You know what's crazy?
Huh?
We gotta run that all the way back.
Damn. Oh.
Ready?
Lightning in a bottle.
Oh, those were good.
Those were good.
those
were solid.
Yeah.
Those were solid.
You want to do it? Go ahead.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode, which is the next episode from the episode you watched.
The next episode.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
We actually just did all of this and did not record a single thing.
You had one job.
I had
I'm
no
doing
job.
the intro. All right. He's also unemployed. Okay.
Yep. All right. You know what?
We're back.
While you do this, keep on.
We're back. We're back, man. Next episode of Mic'd Up, the podcast, with me, your boy Smitty, a.k.a. Daniel, and Michelangelo, a.k.a. Mike from Mic'd Up.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Mic'd Up, the podcast.
Let's get it, gang, gang. Woo, woo.
I forgot that I left the devil fruit from last week's episode in this room. I wanted to put that on display.
Yeah, well, you should definitely do that.
Yeah.
Definitely do
I
that.
had that. All right, so let's get right into it.
Let's get into it, man.
Real quick, I say we should do off, just like going off of the weekend. Get right into it. You said you want to talk about the Oscars and the Academy.
Yes, Oscars. Does anybody care about them anymore?
I mean, what was the viewership on the Oscars?
I didn't check that. I mean, we could check that right now.
I'm gonna check right now. You know what I thought was great about the Oscars?
You did watch.
The,
You watched the
last hour. I didn't watch it. I just played it in the background. I was at the shop working.
Well, that's something.
But you know what I did think about the Oscars that was good?
What was that?
Was the Adam Sandler
Oh, the Adam Sandler bit? Yeah,
That was
great.
a skit for sure.
For sure.
That was
For
one for sure, not organic. And two was pre-planned.
Yeah.
He was mic'd up.
Yes.
So,
Yes. It was for sure a skit. It was a bit. It was
yeah,
what
it
they
was
were doing.
Definitely promotional.
Yeah, he's got some
But it went
projects.
trending. It's viral. It's going viral. And, you know, for those, if you guys think it's a bit, comment if you guys don't think it is and we're just tripping. You know?
It's definitely a bit. You don't go dressed like that and get into the Oscars, even
Well,
if
for
you are
Adam
Adam
Sandler,
Sandler.
yes, you do.
Even if you are Adam Sandler, you know what you're doing.
He went to the red carpet and everything.
Yeah, well, I didn't see him on the red carpet, but if
Yeah.
he did, then hey, good for him. But did you see the shoes he was rocking? The Steph Curry basketball.
There were Steph Curry's? I
Yeah.
thought they were like a different version of Kobe's.
No, they were the newer Steph Curry Under Armour.
You know what I did notice about his shoes?
What was that?
And it was so distracting that he ties his shoes up
Yes.
like that kid that's got like a fat foot, or like that 5-year-old that ties his own shoe.
Yeah.
He was missing holes. Did
Yeah.
you notice that?
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
that's
it wasn't like he didn't use every lace hole. He like one hole skipped it. Like it was,
that's just. I mean, my man's 50-something years old. He's been doing that, and he's
hey, that's
still
been
hooping.
him. You know, he's one of the most. I've heard nothing but amazing stories from this guy. Like crazy amazing stories. Like,
Yeah, he's one of those guys I've never heard any bad stories.
I've
from
heard
the guy.
crazy things. I've heard him buy, like, I'm talking about like people who work for his production company at like a PA level, at an assistant level. I've heard him buy them out of debt with like bigger studios just to prove a point, to be like, it's not right to treat humans like this.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
he's signing a check, talking about people he's never even met before, and they're just like, hey, this is happening. So he's like, cool, here's a check for $20,000, leave the guy alone.
I believe that 1,000% because
Yeah.
you can see that's him, his personality, his movies, the way he is, and even if he's having like an off day, or if he's just out with his kids, you could tell he's one of those. He'll just talk to you, hey man, like, you know, we're a family, and you'll be okay with it. You'll be like, cool, he's a cool dude. So I believe it.
Back to the Oscars they got 19.69 million viewers across ABC, Hulu, after accounting for mobile, PC, and viewing. So they actually this year probably accounted for streaming. I think last year they didn't stream them.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think there was like a legal way to stream them where they were able to count. That's up a full 1.69 million from last year, which was 18 million viewers.
Okay.
Above last year's 4-year audience. So the last time was 4 years ago, it was 9.5 million. So this year they actually went up.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like after the slap heard around the world, people kind of just, you know, tune in. Is it going to happen again? Something so
Was that a
this
bit?
and that. It was a bit of slapping. It was a bit of violence. That's what that was. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about that, but it was an unfortunate bit if it was. I don't think
So
it was great.
you're comment was, does anybody care anymore?
Yeah, man. Does anybody? I think the overwhelming of our peers, at least, is like, oh, a lot of them didn't even know the Oscars was on or didn't really care. And I'm like, maybe because I'm in the acting world realm, and that was the first time I've watched the Oscars in years. If I'm thinking about it, I didn't even watch the year that the slap happened. I just heard about it later. So I was like, oh, well, I had nothing to do. I was like, well, let me see what's going on. I didn't even know most of the movies that were nominated or anything.
Well, I saw that for sure. I saw a meme saying, and it goes back to the say where, oh, look, the Oscars is coming. And it's going to be an award show for a bunch of movies nobody's ever heard of before.
Nailed it.
Or ever watched.
Nailed it.
Which is true. Normally, a lot of the movies, because we talked about this in the last episode, it's an academy. You have to be part of the academy. You have to be nominated. You have to be part of it. And it's like, I think they have to revamp the academy for the millennials and Gen Zs in our generation. Because I think there's a huge disconnect in the shows that we, in the movies that we think are quality and that we're creating. And a lot of them are independent. So a lot of them don't even have the money or the budget to get into the academy, you know? That's how we're talking about. I mean, what's the cheapest movie made on the Academy Awards? You know, that was even nominated probably, you think. Probably the cheapest movies are probably a $300 million budget.
Maybe. Well, they do now. What I did notice in the last 5 or maybe 10 years, they added more categories to get an Academy. Yeah. They now have independent movies that win Academy Awards. They have short films that win Academy Awards, and they have.
But do they put that on TV?
They did at least this show.
In the Grammys, the Grammys. I don't know if you know this, but there's it's like a 6 hours awards, and the first 3 hours aren't.
They're just different categories that aren't as big or whatever. Exactly. They just give you a Grammy, and that's not even on the stage. They're invited, but they never even get on stage. They just tell them that they won before and all that. Yeah. Academy has that too.
You get to go on stage and everything.
It's just not televised.
What's his name? Killer Mike. He won 3.
He got arrested that night. I don't think he was gonna make it on stage, even if he
was on stage.
Was he?
Yeah, he won. He wasn't him. Okay, so Anatomy of a Fall with a budget of $6.2 million. Again, that's still for that to be the cheapest movie.
Yeah.
That's still a lot.
I think Anora
6.2 mil. Anora is not the cheapest. No.
No, I'm saying they won the most, but that wasn't a big budget.
Now what?
Let's see. Anora. And I don't even know what Anora is. I've never even heard of it or seen it.
I just saw the trailer for it. Actually, it looks really, really good.
The young girl in it, she won Best Actress, and she's young.
I can see that. I saw the trailer. I didn't know it went out. I would have went to go see it.
What is it?
It's a movie about a hooker.
Oh.
Or a prostitute.
There it is.
That falls in love with what seems to be a Russian mobster.
Not touching that.
That marries him for him to get his papers. And from the trailer, apparently, he wasn't supposed to be married. There was a bunch of other things, and there's just a lot of secrecy that he had from her, and that he hid from her. And so there's the whole thing is her trying to not get killed and him not to kill. I don't know. It gets rough. But I didn't know it went out. I missed. They don't put trailers. You know, they should run trailers ads on social media and YouTube. And they should run more trailers on those. I mean, I love watching trailers. That's why I go to the movies and I watch trailers.
Yeah, that used to be the best part about it.
I still love trailers. It's $6 million. It took easy budget of $2 million, while Nora cost $6 million. Yeah. $6 million. So it's the same. So all of them $6 million. That's still a good budget though.
That's still cheap considered nowadays. That's a pretty low budget. $6 million?
No, that's not low budget. A low budget is like $2 million, $1 million.
That's a lot of movies, budget for a feature film.
A lot of movies are being made with $1 million, $2 million because technology is so fast forward. Everything's so affordable now. Even VFX, somebody on Fiverr can do just as good VFX as somebody who's working at Warner Brothers. The capabilities are endless now.
Yeah,
now you have
technology
AI,
has advanced a lot and saved a lot of money.
Before, to do a helicopter scene, right? That to do a sky scene that would cost you almost 20-30% of your budget because you'd have to get a camera guy, get that insurance, have him strapped to the helicopter and fly a helicopter. $1,500 drone. Boom.
True.
strapped to an Ari or whatever the case is, you're good to go.
Saving money, saving budget. So where does most of the budget go to? The actors, the performers?
Actors, performers, and marketing. Actors, marketing, and producers. And a lot of the marketing, a lot of staff and location. That's where all the budget goes to is location.
But you're saving so much more.
So much money. I mean, from production.
Those type of shots and things, you're just cutting off hundreds of thousands, if not millions.
Exactly. Yeah, and then nowadays, I mean, you don't need as big as a crew. You know.
That's true. That's true.
It doesn't need. I mean, nowadays, you know, there's some sound equipment that you can run straight to camera. You don't really need a sound department.
So is it? So I guess then it goes to, because what I've seen is a lot of, like, at least in the last 4 or 5.
Oh, you know what's a good movie to explain that actually on that?
What's that?
What's that movie with Denzel Washington son played in with the? That's crazy. Let's see. What's his name again? Denzel. What's his name? His son's name?
I think it's John David Washington.
Is it John David?
I think so.
I just watched this movie too. Yeah, it's John David Washington.
Creator? No.
Creator, yes.
Is it?
Yes, the
I
creator.
didn't see it. My bad, John.
Yeah, the creator, the AI
Creator?
movie,
Yeah.
where he's trying to bring the.
I saw previews, but I don't know what it was.
It's a lot better than all
about.
of his other movies. Way better than Tenet, I'll tell you that much. But the
Damn.
creator movie, fun fact, was actually filmed on Sony FX3s.
Really?
These two cameras right here. They filmed the entire movie on Sony FX3s. Now, Sony FX3s are they're not the cheapest. The Panasonic SH1 is the cheapest for approved production equipment for Netflix. So then these cameras are only $4,000.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that budget was pretty much just a talent and location.
FX3s to film the creator.
How many cameras do you think they got though?
How many cameras? I mean, well, you have a $4,000 budget instead of an Ari. They probably had like 20 of these. So that way they probably instead of 2 or 3 camera every shot, every scene, they probably 10 camera it just for the heck of it. But you do have to intake for the lens, of course. Like you're not shooting with G Master lens, which are great lenses.
Right.
I mean, still $2,000 lens, but they're probably shooting with like $30,000 glass lenses or $80,000. Yeah, I mean, it's all about the lens at the end of the day. But the cinematic features that FX3. I mean, most of the documentaries that you see on Netflix get filmed on FX3s and SH1s and the Canon EOS 5s. And like I said, nowadays, you just this big of a camera.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about quality over quantity at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
If it shoots what it needs
Let's
to
see
shoot,
what the
make it
budget
look
was
good.
on the creator. Let's see. My phone's gonna die. The creator budget. 80 million.
That's a lot.
That's not a lot for that. Oh, you haven't seen the movie.
I haven't sman the movie.
If you see, now that makes hella sense. If you see the movie, 300 million is easily 200 million. It literally looks like well, I mean, I don't want to say Avatar, but it looks like Interstellar. Like, let's see what the budget.
Oh man, love Interstellar.
Interstellar.
It's a great movie. That's a high budget though. I can tell just because Matthew McConaughey was in it, and what's her name?
165 million.
Yeah,
for
double
Interstellar. They did the same quality
For
film.
Interstellar that they did for the creator.
The end scene. If you guys skip this, if you don't want to,
We'll give him a minute.
yeah. The end scene is like an entire space station crashing.
Oh wow, I don't need to see it no more. But no, it looks like quality though. Like it looks like Interstellar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
a full. It was a feature film. It went to theaters.
No, I know.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying like that whole entire scene, VFX, like again, you know what I'm saying? Like that just gives you an insight on how much less money it is to obviously 80 million is still a lot, but compared to 160 mil,
yeah,
that's 50%. Like, and then that just goes. And then how old is Interstellar?
I don't know.
2013. There you go. 10 years difference. 12 years difference now, actually.
Yeah.
Technology has deducted the budget of everything down to like 50%. They're shooting with FX3s. They're using Sony lenses. They're using Sony everything.
But I think that's great, though. I think that's what it's supposed to do because now it's giving more filmmakers more options, more choices, more stories to be told. And, most of that budget goes to now the actors that are big names and then gives rooms for people to come up and,
It does give a lot
show
of
more
opportunities.
talent. Yeah.
The world is opens many doors. But I will say I have to reiterate: do not discourage a profession, or do not lack professionalism just because it costs you less money.
Yeah.
Does not, or just because now it's easier for you to do it. Do not disrespect the craft by still not being traditional with it. That's how you get your Academy Award, right?
Quality over quantity.
Yeah, I think these Academy Award movies and stuff, I think they still have rules where you have to have did you go through this festival? Did you have these many other awards? Did you do a premiere? Did you do this? These little things that obviously
you can cheat yourself. You can't cheat the game.
Yeah, that's the fact.
You can cheat yourself all you want. You think you got something, put it out there. The world will let you know if it's really something or not. At the end of the day, if it's real, it'll get to where it needs to. And if it's not, back to the drawing board. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Yeah, man. If you got quality, make it work. If not, go back to the drawing board. That's how it works. You can't cheat the game.
Okay, well, that's not bad. That's good. All right, and then we're moving on from that topic.
Yeah. So yeah, just let us know, and comment. Do you even know the Oscars on? Do you care? Is it just our old time thing? Does it need to be revamped, like my boy said? All movie lovers, all just entertainment lovers. Let us know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe.
Subscribe?
Yeah.
Subscribe! Subscribe!
Okay.
Speaking of subscribe, actually, don't forget, we did it on the first video, and the second video we didn't say, but we will say it here. We're going to give away a $200 gift card, 2 equivalents.
That's from your account, right?
We are going to give away a $200 gift card from Equivalents.
I ain't got it. I got kids.
We are going to give away a $200 gift card from Equivalents once we hit 100 subscribers. All you have to do is comment on all the videos. Every time you leave a comment on the video, we're going to enter you, and we will pick a winner, and we'll announce it on our Instagram and announce it here.
Yes. From Mike's account, we will give you a $200
and you will be selling me
gift card from Equivalents.
Okay.
The shoe store.
100 each.
100 each from your account.
They might double the amount.
We will. I got the access to your account. Next topic. Let's go.
Speaking on entertainment, actually, you know what has been trending a lot? And I, as a kid, did not fall deep into it. I did fall deep into it, I think, for a cool 3 months. Maybe 3 months.
Okay.
See if you can take a guess.
You said as a kid, something you didn't fall deep into?
But it was huge. Huge
like
to
all the
the
other
kids.
kids?
All of the kids loved
into?
it. It was never my thing. And then I kind of really liked one of the characters. Maybe 2 at a time at one point. It just I don't know. It was a good window for me where it wasn't as ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. But now as an adult, you like it?
No, I mean, as an adult, I still I wouldn't indulge in it, but I'd go to a live taping for it.
Interesting. Is it still popping now?
Now it's popping. That's what I'm saying. Now it's trending right now.
Oh.
What do you think it is?
A kid. It's a show. Because you said you go to a live taping, but it's been on for a while now.
Been on for a long time. It's a thing.
Now you're old.
Now it's trending. It's in entertainment. It could be considered a sport. Actually, it is a sport. I'm sorry. It's a full Olympic sport.
Beer pong?
Wow. I don't think there's beer pong in the Olympics.
You'd be surprised. Let's see. And it's an Olympic sport.
Mm-hmm.
Dart throwing? No, that's cool. Damn, we were young. And now
all the kids loved it. I never was a person to
wall ball?
What the hell?
You never play wall ball?
No.
4 squares?
I'm just gonna help you out.
Okay. Because I was going off.
Wrestling. WWE. Raw.
Wrestling is an Olympic sport. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real sport before,
Careful.
Yeah.
That's your take. That's your take. Have you seen the documentary, the Vince McMahon documentary on Netflix?
No.
I'm just let you know before you continue. There was a moment in that when they thought wrestling was fake and they was trying to prove
wrestling
it.
is fake.
Hey.
In the
Your
entertainment,
point.
for the entertainment.
Yeah,
sake.
but they were trying to, get that. And some news reporter, thought he was smart back there. And Vince McMahon was like, hey, man, I just wish somebody would take care of that guy. That's all he said.
And he got taken care of?
Oh, he got taken care of.
Oh!
Smack, beat, and he ran for his ear was busted, bleeding.
Did he die?
No, they didn't like kill him, but they like smacked him around. One guy smacked him around and like twice, and he was like, oh, and he like ran and was scared to show, oh, this isn't fake. This is back in the 90s and stuff where like they, wrestling had to be real. Before. Now we all know it's entertainment.
Here's what I will say before we get into that. I think wrestling obviously is an Olympic sport, and there's this style to it. It's a style of fighting, just like boxing and everything.
For sure.
You go to college with it.
Yeah.
There used to be a wrestler that had a gold medal. I don't remember what his name is. That was like a run that window when I was watching. That's how I know. And
Kurt Angle. He was an Olympian. Yes.
Yep. He was an Olympian. And then there was, you got high school, you got college. So I think, when you're in that point, and there's that level of like you're actually like wrestling and grappling, like that's as real as it goes.
Yeah, that's
contact is real when you're into the entertainment ways, but once you get into the entertainment, at the end of the day, I think it's just more so let's just not kill each other.
Yeah, it's a storyline.
It's a storyline.
The storylines are not.
And the stories were crazy. Let me know if you guys remember all the stories. Like I remember some of the crazy stories of the WWE or Raw. Like, oh my God, they were so crazy. Now I know why people, and I can see why people get into him. One of my favorites was Rey Mysterio, which he still wrestles to this day, by the way.
Yeah, he's just in like another.
He's in Raw. Still,
is he?
He just got done wrestling Logan Paul.
Oh, that's right.
And Logan Paul lost to him before and won this time.
Dang, that guy's in great shape. He's been wrestling since we were kids. He's got to be almost in it. You know who still is
60s.
like scary me?
Easy.
Sting. And I think Sting still wrestles.
I don't know if Sting still wrestles. You think so?
I seen him not too long, a couple
you remember
years
Eddie
ago.
Guerrero?
Yeah. Wait, did he pass away?
I think he did pass away.
I think so.
Yeah.
Damn.
R.I.P. He lied, cheat, and steal. That was his branding.
Yes,
Then John Cena, you can't see him. But man, I think the craziest one. I think personally the craziest one, and you guys comment and tell me who you think is the craziest. But I think the craziest wrestler of all time. And the craziest storyline they had everybody believing this is The Undertaker
and Kane.
So first off, not only did I
believed it.
They had us believing they were actually brothers.
Yes.
First off,
yes,
they were brothers, and the whole storyline they had family pictures.
Yes,
their mom came to the things.
Yes,
then Kane killed Undertaker.
Yes, buried him
alive. They had a funeral.
Yes,
a funeral for this man in a show.
Yes,
they killed Undertaker 3 times, and he kept coming back to life.
Yes.
Oh, I believed it so much. I didn't believe that.
Did you believe that Kane's face was burned?
Yes.
That's why he wore the mask. I was like, I want to see why
his first like year or 2 years of his
he wore the mask, the hair.
His face was burnt, and then I think they did something where like I don't know what the story was where they found out his face wasn't burnt, but I think it was after he killed the Undertaker.
Yeah,
I think he took the Undertaker's face or something crazy
like that.
Oh my God, I remember seeing them do a funeral, and this man was buried in dirt, and you just see the Undertaker. He had the craziest get up though.
Oh yeah, the just
straight up just
sit up and not say that was the craziest, most electrifying thing.
That's you knew.
Yeah, you
knew he was out cold, power drive.
Yeah,
everything. And the guy's like celebrating, and behind him he get up like that. You're like, oh, well, it's a wrap.
It's done.
R.I.P.
Wrestling was probably the most electrifying thing from the age of like 7, 8 for me to like. I want to say like 16, 15 maybe.
And now it's trending and it's just as electrifying. For adults and millennials in our generation now.
Well, I would love to go to a match knowing what I know now. I would. That's entertainment.
Let's see.
That's entertainment. And it's crazy. I think like and comment if you guys are wrestling fans and let us know past, present, future, who is like your GOAT wrestler. For me, I'm gonna say Stone Cold Steve Austin.
They're coming to Las Vegas on April 21st.
Oh, next month.
Yeah,
we're at the T-Mobile Arena, probably. Yeah. All right, I'm down.
Who's your favorite? My favorite,
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I mean, Steve Austin was cool.
He revolutionized for me. And you talk about crazy. He used to beat up Vince McMahon. Did you ever see the point when Vince McMahon was in the hospiel? And Stone Cold dressed up as the doctor / nurse.
Yes,
and beat him with the bed.
Yeah. I love the Rey Mysterio because Rey Mysterio was scrappy.
He was small,
his
fast,
619
and
was
feisty.
crazy.
Yo, athletic as hell, bro.
And he still gets it. He's still in.
I hope he's okay though. I hope because he's getting up there. So I'm glad he's like in good shape. But like I feel
See
like
how old he is.
11619 is gonna be 911 quick. You know. So
How old is Rey Mysterio? I was watching 50 years old. Yeah.
50?
I was watching, I saw a glimpse of Logan Paul's latest vlogs. Now in his vlogs, he incorporates going to his Monday Night Raw days. And he like walks into Rey Mysterio's son, who's like 20 something years old, like our age.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, he was like, yeah, all right, I'm on the way to go beat up your dad. He was like, you go get him.
You go whoop my dad.
Yeah.
You have a good day. That's got to be an interesting life.
Yeah, so I think that I thought I was like, oh wow, this is surreal. What do you think about Logan Paul actually being a wrestler?
I mean,
The guy's athletic. He at least trains.
look, he's also still boxing too from time to time.
Yeah, well,
is,
the guy's in tip top shape. He still works out every single day. To
listen,
be ready.
man, I'm not gonna knock somebody doing something that I don't think I
Puts the
can do.
effort.
You know, like
I'd do it.
I mean, yeah, if I train and do, but I'm not doing that right now, and he's doing it, so I'm not gonna knock the hustle. I thought it was interesting at first, but he's physically doing it. He seems like he's getting better and
He
better.
gets booed everywhere too, by the way.
That's even better.
And I think he's really like taking on the persona. I think he's the bad guy.
Yeah, he's the heel. That's what they call it in the wrestling. In
The what? The heel?
The bad guys are the heels.
Really?
Yeah, I
didn't
forgot
know
what they
that.
call the good guys, but the bad guys are called the heel.
Oh, how do you know that?
The documentary I was telling you about, I watched. This, and then also recently, I saw the clips of The Rock, Travis Scott, and John Cena. They came during like WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, no, they're
beat
bringing now. That's what I'm saying. Wrestling has now turned into a real true entertainment thing.
Yeah.
Before it used to be all wrestlers. Now they're bringing in Bad Bunny's wrestles.
Yes, that's right. I've seen him wrestle a few
They're bringing
times.
people that already have an entertainment following. That's why they got Logan. That's why they cut the deal with Logan. That's why they made the phone call. That's why they allowed Bad Bunny to do this and Travis Scott. Now they're really emphasizing the entertainment.
Yeah.
I mean, they just got Drake there the other day.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wow.
And Drake posted it too. He posted Logan Paul riding LVO in the cage.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Right on. Listen, I'm all for it. I'm glad that wrestling's making a comeback because it had a few down years with us millennials growing up and kind of drifting off, becoming adults, and then it just kind of got weird. Yeah. And then I couldn't even tell you who's like. I guess Cody Rhodes is like the new face of the WWE who's like bringing it back.
Cody Rhodes.
He's the guy
That's the white guy.
The white guy with blonde hair.
No, they're trying to make. Actually, I talked to this with Ronnie 2K because he loves wrestling. They're trying to make Cody Rhodes is the face right now, but they're trying to make The Rock's cousin the face.
Oh,
and they're beefing.
The long hair.
Yeah,
tattoo.
they're beefing bad about it over that.
Aquaman. I call him Aquaman, but
Aquaman.
I can't remember. Ronan Reigns.
But that's WWE, right? Not Raw. Because I feel
WWE
like Logan
is the whole industry.
Raw is
just
separate.
No.
Monday Night Raw. Raw is its own company now.
No.
A long time ago, since a long time ago. They've always had beef before.
No, it's still go on Netflix. Netflix bought the rights to Monday Night Raw, and it says WWE Raw. I guarantee it's still under the World Wrestling Entertainment. By the way,
It is Raw WWE.
Yeah.
No, it is. Oh, they must have bought it back or something. Or maybe I fell for a trick again also when I was a kid.
No, it's always been WWE.
It used to be when we were kids. It used to be separated. It used to be Raw and then WWE.
It used to be SmackDown and Raw. Raw was Monday night. SmackDown was Thursday night, and then it was still WWF.
So you think WWF is in WWE then?
No, they changed it. They just from World Wrestling Federation was WWF, and then years ago they changed to WWE.
Let's see. It was Raw always WWE. History of Raw began as WWF's Monday Night Raw, 1993. Over the next 2 decades, Raw would become the promotional flagship show, achieving numerous milestones. Of course,
it's always been WWE. That's the entertainment company. WWE is the entertainment company. There's different federations or corporations.
But there's sister programs. So WWE, SmackDown, WWE, Raw, but of course it was WWF. Oh, so yeah, I thought they were two. I mean, well, yeah, they did a good job. They never let anybody go.
No, they at one point they literally had only SmackDown wrestlers and Monday Night Raw wrestlers.
Yeah,
So-
they treated them like two completely different leagues.
and that's why they built, which was genius, because they had Stone Cold Steve Austin, Monday Night Raw guy, and then they had The Rock building up Thursday Night SmackDown. I'll lay the SmackDown on your. Because Stone Cold said so. Monday Night Stone Cold, Thursday The Rock. They build it up, and it's the same. It's like the Pepsi Coca-Cola thing. Then they had their two superstars. Then when they started
Super Bowl.
clashing, oh boy, that's when
When they showed up, I know
yeah.
they must have broke records when all of a sudden, Stone Cold just shows up.
on a Thursday night or The Rock
Yeah.
pulled up on a Monday.
Oh.
You're not supposed to be here. What is going on? It was
Yeah.
electrifying. Electrifying.
I can see that, man.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes, I was tuned in every Monday and Thursday.
You were actually watching.
I was locked in. What? Like and subscribe. Comment who your GOAT wrestler is. Mine's is Stone Cold. Rock would
Stone
be the
Cold?
second. I'm just saying, man. And then you got, first of all, the NW. Do you remember the NWO era? The X-Pac, the Gen Z era, Triple H, Hulk Hogan when he went heel or bad guy.
I don't think Triple H was Gen Z. That was before us.
Oh, Generation X. That's
Yeah.
what it was. That's what I mean.
I was like, that was not Triple
Gen
H.
Z. No. I mean, I
Triple
said
H is
Gen
old.
X.
Actually, Triple H now, I think he's like Vince
McMahon.
the Vince McMahon right now. That's what I
Now, that was
noticed.
a real story because I thought it was fake. He married Vince McMahon's daughter, Stephanie McMahon. They're actually married in real life. So I
Yeah.
thought it was like, but
You thought that was
they put that out on the thing. So I thought it was just, once I got older, I was like, oh, they really are married. So I was like, oh, this is pretty cool.
so not to do a spoiler alert. Spoiler alert though. You want to skip this? This show's full of spoilers. So what actually happens to Vince McMahon?
He's retired. Vince McMahon is old.
He just
now.
retired. He didn't get kicked out, or there's no like scandal.
No, he retired actually once, a couple of years, like 10 years ago, and then he came back because I guess the viewership was like going down or whatever, and Triple H
He's
was
the
in charge.
creator, or he was
He's the-
hired as a CEO.
He's the owner. He created it.
He created the whole thing.
Everything. And then he's literally old now. He's probably in his 80s and stuff. So he's,
Rich as hell.
rich, chilling, enjoying his life. He's still in pretty good shape too.
I felt like there was a scandal about him though.
Yeah, when it was the Me Too movement, he was getting caught up a little bit too.
That's what I felt. I felt like he was forced to step down.
Yeah, that's also in the documentary.
He was forced to step down.
Kinda, yeah,
Okay.
to take a lead back. But then he came back after.
Wow. Oh yeah.
And then he just
sometimes you gotta
realized
just
he
let
was
the
too
dust
old.
settle.
Gotta let the dust settle. Gotta let it, do what you gotta do. But then he did come back for a little bit, but he is now literally too old to. But he's in great shape. He's just, you're not gonna body slam an 80-year-old man.
Boy, he never was one to like just wrestle. He was just in the side. Like when I watched, he was just an antagonist. He was never in the actual ring.
No, he go back. There's some clips. Stone Cold. I was trying to tell you, Stone Cold, and then The Rock used to beat him up, and
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They would just beat him up like on a side quest.
yeah, but no, he actually got in the ring sometimes and like would be like, "Oh, I'm gonna fight this guy, and I'm the boss, and show you that da da da," and he'd get beat up most of the time, and sometimes he'd win but play dirty.
Interesting. I see. All right. Well, that's cool.
I'm just glad it's back in entertainment. I might watch a few matches.
Continuing that, you know what else is doing pretty well and just hit 50 years of Saturday Night Live.
Yes,
And all the comedians that started on there. I mean, if you actually watched the Saturday Night Live, the 50-year anniversary episode, you would actually be amazed how many people started their career on Saturday Night Live, SNL.
Yes.
And now, originally, I think that's damn near the original social media.
Saturday Night Live. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the original skit. I mean, they're quick with it. Something happens on Monday, they'll make a skit on Tuesday about it.
Yeah, they have a full week. So they film on Saturday night, like live, literally.
Still.
Earlier in the day, but they have from Sunday, that once that show's over, Sunday, they got whatever happens, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, by Friday, they got board full of loads of things to just talk about.
And the Rolodex of people that just been there, like Eddie Murphy,
Adam Sandler,
Adam
Eddie
Sandler.
Murphy, Will Ferrell, Amy Poehler, Tina Fey, Tracy Morgan. Pretty much anybody that you've ever seen made you laugh or has like a huge career comedic wise.
and feature films too.
Feature films has been or
everybody but Kevin
featured.
Hart. Although he was featured.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
he
auditioned for it. They just,
auditioned.
you know, it doesn't mean that he wasn't obviously good. It just wasn't for him. But he auditioned for it, and he became a great stand-up comedian, made movies, and then they put him on the show. He's hosted like 2 or 3 times
he's hosted
now.
a bunch.
So,
and then and of course everybody that they let host it.
Exactly. It's like Saturday Night Live is like a rite of passage for any entertainer, even if you're not funny. Like if you're, you know, your career is going up, you go to host. They'll write stuff for you. Exactly.
It's the PR. It's the PR yellow brick road.
Yeah, it's a rite of passage. If you can do Saturday Night Live, whether cast member, host, whatever, you're on the right path because that is like the holy grail when it comes to like entertainment in your career. It's like, oh, you've got to a certain plateau, especially now. It's been on for 50 years.
50 years.
And you have nothing but heavyweights that come through those walls and you know.
I wonder what the audition process is like. I'd love to audition. That'd be fun.
So Pete Davidson, you know, he's on it.
He has to. I saw. Did you know he asked to be fired?
He asked to be fired?
He asked to be fired from Saturday Night Live. I didn't go deep into it. I don't know why. Maybe he wanted to collect unemployment. But I guess he asked, he wanted to be fired. Probably because he wanted to do some other projects and, you know, he probably didn't have the time and didn't want to walk away from. But yeah, he asked to be fired from Saturday Night Live.
Wow. That's unfortunate. Well, I think like in his stand-up or his like, something that he was explaining, he had went through like a anxiety, depression thing or something, and he probably was just like not in the right head place or headspace, and you know, it is what it is. Don't quote me on that. I just remember kind of hearing something about it. But also, he talked about, I hope it's him that I was hearing about, talked about the process, like the audition
process.
So they were saying what's funny about it, and it's like you get to a point of auditioning, you know, like when you're on the stage and how they have to do the
What's so funny?
Nothing, man.
I'm just asking what's so funny, Dave.
I just like your hat. Okay. Anyway, the audition stage, the audition phase is he said it's weird because you think you're auditioning in front of like, the producers, directors, and things like that. But he said you're actually auditioning in front of like Will Ferrell, Robert De Niro, whoever, like actor, Tina Fey, like
whoever's on the show at the time.
No, not even just whoever's been on the show. Whoever they'll bring
whoever
people
wants to come in. Yeah.
Oh, and
that's
it's just
great.
you, and it's not an audience. It's just you and like 4 of them, and they're like superstar actors or producers or writers just sitting there watching you. And if you make them laugh or if you don't, and I guess they say they do that to like if you can, get over your nerves and. You got Denzel Washington and Robert De Niro sitting there and Eddie Murphy, and you're like, what the, but you can make them laugh or you can do your set. It's like, you can do it in front of anybody,
That's a rite of passage. I think that's a rite of passage. I think that's more so on the take of like, these guys been here, done this, and have made it successful. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if this is the reasoning behind it. Maybe if they might ask what's his name, the creator of it. I just went blank, but the Mike guy.
Michael. Hold on, I got it.
You can look it up. But anyways, if they asked him, they probably said that because realistically, even though he is the creator and it's his show, and he knows what he wants from that show, but nobody actually knows best than the people that have actually done the show and made it successful.
Yeah.
Like the people who have actually performed and are doing the skits and are creating.
Lauren Michaels.
There you go. So I think out of the people that are actually working and creating the show, who else is going to know better?
Yeah.
Why not be auditioned by X people? It just so happens that everybody that gets on the show ends up getting a doorway to an amazing career. So, hey, you got to audition in front of some of the biggest stars, people you want to work for.
Yeah, man.
Or some of your idols. But at the end of the day, you're really auditioning for that company's old manager,
The old position, yeah.
You're auditioning for their manager, so.
Chain, I know.
What chain?
Oh, wow. This whole time I thought the chain was Sean.
Oh, wow. This guy wants to bling bling.
Like and subscribe. All right, Debo.
Chain snatched. That's pretty cool. Let's move on to the segments. And then we'll move on to some other stuff and update you guys with some news. But obviously this week there wasn't much.
It was a little slow.
A little slow week on news stuff. So
slow.
You know, but all that stuff was pretty cool. But let's go to Smitty segments.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got you.
You got it?
Nope.
That ain't it.
Buddy, I got you.
A little better. Where's the the round of applause too after? There it is. Yeah.
You don't need that.
Wow.
And now,
haters go
presented by. Hold up, shut up. Ready?
Man.
And now, presented by Mic'd Up the Podcast, we have a segment. No.
It's getting real porn like video vibes. I didn't like
what did you call this? What did we call it again? Smitty segment?
Smitty segment. We call it a Smitty
segment.
Smitty sports, but you know it's a little bit of Smitty segment.
No, well, for now it's sports until you change
Smitty's
the subject.
corner.
All right.
Smitty's corner. Come on over to my
came
corner.
Over that right now.
I did.
That's
great. Off the top of the dome.
All right. So now it's called Smitty's corner, guys.
Smitty corner.
Moving forward.
We gotta get this together.
Man, it's been a long day. Moving forward, Smitty's corner. Now, ready?
Yeah.
Now, from Mic'd Up the Podcast, the one and only Smitty's corner.
See, I think we need a round of applause next time, but it's okay. It's too late. Now it's not real.
Yay! All right, go.
Thanks.
What are we doing today on Smitty's corner?
So, ladies and gentlemen, Smitty's corner. It is a little bit of sports, actually. It's one particular franchise in the media that I want to talk about.
Sounds like we're talking about the same thing 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot going on 3 weeks in a row. We're going to talk about anybody that's in the greater area of Dallas, Texas.
Ooh.
And that likes basketball. And that used to like their franchise, the Dallas Mavericks. This has got to be the catastrophic, like,
the
Hall of Fame fall. I've never seen anything like this.
Have they lost every game?
Just about.
I heard Anthony Davis already got it.
You trade your 25-year-old superstar. All right, we talked about that a few weeks ago. He's on the Lakers now. They're second in the West, by the way.
Yes.
Lakers have been doing
we're
great.
winning a championship this year.
Probably. I wouldn't even be mad.
We're winning a championship.
It looks like
Go Lakers!
Orlando Magic, too. But, yeah. So,
these
trade
guys
him.
been losing. Oh, they won't beat the Hornets.
Yeah. Trade him. Then your two centers get hurt. Then the guy you traded him for, Anthony Davis, gets hurt in his first game that he played by himself, no contact, by the way.
Well, that's like an Anthony Davis thing.
Unfortunate. It seems like it. And then what happened yesterday? Kyrie Irving tears his ACL.
No.
Out for the season.
No, he didn't.
No contact. He drove, did a Euro step, and his left knee went inward. You see it?
He tore his ACL?
Tore his ACL.
Kyrie tore his ACL.
Done for the season.
I'm so sorry, Kyrie. Oh, my God.
He did his Kobe, though. He tore his ACL, but he stayed in the game to shoot the free throws after Kobe tore his, Achilles.
Oh,
couldn't walk, couldn't move. They fouled. He's done for the season.
I don't know if he's going to come back.
Not this season.
No, I don't think he's coming back.
Oh, he's going to try to come. Will he be the same, though? That's where we don't know.
I don't know. His entire game is developed off his first step. A torn ACL.
He's going to come back and play. Will he be the same Kyrie?
I just don't see him. He'd have to change his entire game up, and I don't even see the possibility. What he's gonna do? Turn into a shooter?
He can shoot, but that's not his that's what I'm
saying.
Game. He would have to. Like I said, he can come back. He's going to come back. He's a professional athlete. Will he be as dominant?
They told Lonzo Ball he was never gonna play again. He came back.
Lonzo Ball didn't play for like 3 years though.
Well, he wasn't even supposed to be able to walk.
Yeah, which is weird. It was a knee issue.
It was. He tore like. I don't know the terminology. They could probably comment on here, but he tore a piece of his knee where, like, if a random person would have done it, they would probably amputated the leg.
By the way, sideways, his dad just got his foot amputated. Mm-hmm. That was crazy. I don't know what.
Why was that? Was that diabetes or?
That's a real thing. I know. It's just I have no idea.
It could be like genetic, like some people just die. You don't have no control on that. Like you just gotta lose your foot.
Unfortunately,
yeah, but no, he wasn't able to walk. Then he was able to walk again. Then they told him he'd never play again, and he's back and he's playing, but he's not dunking.
No. Look, it's a blessing to be out on the floor playing the game you love.
Making that check.
Yeah, you know, and his brother's a rapper now. Been in that corner like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know, so
He finally did something.
yeah. But back to Kyrie and the Dallas Mavericks, the greatest franchise fall in less than a month that I've ever seen. Where do they go from here? You know, the conspiracy theorists, the new owners or Vegas casino owners, they're trying to, you know.
You know, that's what I told you.
Yeah.
I told you about that conspiracy that I saw and I read somewhere, and this isn't even a conspiracy. This is just a calculated read on the situation, was that Mark Cuban sold it to the Vegas casino owners. Sold his part. Then they sold they traded Luka, and then the value of the Mavericks are coming all the way down, and then Mark Cuban bought into a company in Vegas with that person that he sold the Mavericks to. And that company is supposed to be like a sporting type of company for Vegas. And so the idea is that he sold the company, which this is colluding at its finest, by the way. This is called inside trading if this happens. But the idea is that he sold the Mavericks, and they're dwindling down the value of the Mavericks to where they become worthless, and then he rebuys it and makes them the Las Vegas Mavericks. Basically, whoever owns the other half of the Mavericks, basically they're gonna end up buying him out. So it's gonna go from, I don't know who the other owner is, with Mark Cuban, to other owner, to that guy from Vegas, to that guy from Vegas with Mark Cuban as the owner of the Las Vegas Mavericks.
You know what?
And that's the conspiracy.
It's looking like it's looking like it's not a conspiracy as much how fast this house is burning.
But there's another rumor that they were gonna bring back my boys, the Seattle Supersonics.
Seattle's also looking for a team, yeah,
and that they were gonna make a brand new team entirely over there, and LeBron was gonna make a brand new team in Las Vegas, which we don't know because LeBron might have 5 more years of his career now thanks to Luka.
I mean, look, it's true to be like, the WNBA is growing, right? It's been getting a lot of viewership, a lot of like money. They've been, Caitlin Clark has been putting on. Now this new girl from UNC, Juju, she's apparently like the truth and like hoops like a dude and all this other stuff. But Vegas and Seattle both have WNBA franchises
that are winning. They're winning franchises.
So, I mean, it would only make sense if, they're gonna, but are we expanding and creating 2 new teams, or are we moving smaller market teams to these other markets? Like they moved Seattle to OKC.
No, they said they were going to make new ones. I was talking to Gary. I think the last time I talked about it was I talked with Gary. Gary Payton, and he was like, he owns a very successful weed company. And he's like, I'd bring it back. I'd bring the Supersonics from scratch.
Yeah. And I mean, that was like
probably has the money now. Probably had the money before, but now he's probably has even more now. But that was like a long time ago. I mean, I'm here for it. I'm here. I've been a Supersonics fan.
I mean, Seattle clearly has a great fan base. You have the Seattle Seahawks in football.
Yeah, nobody cares about them.
A lot of people care about them, actually.
Nobody cares about them, or there has been lucky of a quarterback.
Oh, boy. There we go. Struck a nerve.
Yeah.
Look, man, just because the Broncos didn't do
How about we move on?
Okay, we'll move on.
To what I bought this week.
Woo!
All right.
What did you buy?
Well, I didn't buy nothing, actually. I got gifted. So I went to go visit my friends over at Clover Cards, and I will be putting their Instagram,
yes,
and everything in the comments.
What's up, Clover Cards?
Boys, Clover Cards. They have one of the biggest distribution and the biggest whatnot in YouTube channel for. We'll tag them here. For pulling Pokemon cards and just trading cards in general. And with everything that we have coming up with equivalents and all the special surprises, we're going to get into the cards heavy. This is the millennial and our generation art pieces.
All right.
This is art. So I went to go visit him, and he gifted me with some cool-on gifts, super cool gifts. And these guys are cool. Like, I mean, their videos are... I've gotten... Have you gotten into the Pokemon pulling videos? To see people win?
No.
Anyway, so here's what he gave me. We have this one-piece card game, which this is the one, if you want, the chase in this one is the manga.
Okay.
But we did One Piece last week, so I don't think we need to do this. We got some good One Piece. What we did last week. Then we have this Japanese booster box of Japanese Pokemon cards. Or now, our first episode, I spent $100 on a Pikachu Surging Sparks. There we go. A Pikachu Surging Sparks FTB box. And remember, we pulled nothing but hits. We were cooking. That was like the best $100 I ever spent. One of the cards alone was $100. Yeah. We pulled like 10 SIRs. It was crazy. So, we have this Prismatic Evolutions box. This is a $200 box.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Retail is $45.
Okay.
So, this is a $200 resale value box.
All right.
Here's the thing. Apparently, the pull ratio for this has been horrible. Like people, are you ready? So this is what we're doing then. You've made a decision. I was gonna let you decide.
I love challenges.
So
you said we've been pulling, or it's not a good pull.
So basically, a lot of people have been opening a lot of boxes, a lot of packets of these, and just like the you wanted to chase the Umbreon. And the Umbreon is a $3,000 card. Like the moment you bust open that pack,
we about to make history.
But some people have opened up full packs, full boxes, and not get a single thing. And then some people have opened what they call a God pack.
Ooh.
And it had the whole entire pack is nothing but the
heat.
Because Eevee has 9 evolutions.
Didn't know that, but I don't know.
All 9 of her evolutions are the heat.
There it is.
So this is if you guys don't know, it's the Scarlet and Violet Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon. This is an ETB box. There is another version that is from the Pokemon Center that is called...
When you say Pokemon Center, is a real place?
It's a website. That's what they call the stores too in Japan.
Okay.
Yeah, so the Pokemon Center, that one is worth $400. This isn't the Pokemon Center version.
Dang, Pokemon left me a long time ago.
You want to hear a crazy story? Well, you know this story, but I'll tell you guys the story. I used to have a really nice... this is why I have trust issues. I have trust issues for this reason.
Look, man, just find out where she's at.
I had a great Pokemon collection. While we open this up, we'll go and I'll tell a story. We'll go to story time. I'll tell a story, you tell a story. How's that?
I don't think I can top this story, but yeah.
Boom. This is the Eevee. All right. Comes with the box.
All righty.
And then, of course, you get the energies, you get the special sleeves. That's cool. Look at the sleeves.
Look at that.
We'll leave the sleeves out because we're gonna be hitting.
We're gonna be hitting.
We need a sleeve.
Obvious. Obvious.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs to be able to hit.
All right.
Pick whatever you want to pick. We'll go through it and I'll tell the story. I'm gonna go right for the front one.
Prismatic Evolutions.
Yeah. So if you want to leave the best card to the back, at the back, what you do is you'll take the first card in the back and put it to the front, which is the energy card. Also, try not to open from the top or something. I don't know. I don't.
How the heck are we?
You don't want to damage the corners. We want to get PSA 10s if we pull the Umbreon. These are good packs. Oh, maybe nope.
It's gonna be most of the show just trying to open this thing, right?
Oh, there he is. I just did it from the top. Anyways, so back to my story. So this is why I have trust issues. When I was in middle school, and when you're in middle school, you fall in love really easily.
Aww.
And you think every girl is the love of your life.
Every girl. I mean, girls do you fall in love with.
So I got black belts training. I got Riolu, professional research. Lazy. So I had a nice little Pokemon collection. I had a Charizard, of course, from the base set. I had some other good cards. Ooh, look at that. Nice golding. Also, if you pull one of these and you see a Master Ball, it's going to be a crazy one, too.
Okay.
So, and then I think I might have just pulled something.
So
I think we might have just started off with the heat. Is that a holo right there, too, in front of you?
This one?
Yeah.
Basic Energy?
Is that holographic?
I can't really tell.
We are on the way. I need to pull. Hold on.
Is this holographic to you guys?
That's holographic. Don't be damaging my corners now.
All right. I'm just asking.
So basically, I gave her, being lovey-dovey with her in middle school. The true meaning of love in middle school is when you give your girl your locker code. And she went into my locker. Yep. And stole my Pokemon cards and gave them to her little brother. Bam, I got an Espeon, but not a Master Ball.
I got what you wanted.
No, I have what's that?
Seeking. The same one, no?
No. I got Golding. You can put that as Seeking.
Are we sleeving it?
Yeah, you can sleeve it just cause. But yeah, we can put them to the side for now though. We really just need to sleeve the SCRs and any of these EVs like this. Which is Espion, but this isn't the rare one.
Okay. Well,
But-
it's still something. So
Still
yeah,
something.
man, she gave it.
She gave it to her little brother, man. And she just
This looks
went.
cool.
I was hurt. Yeah. We'll put them to the side right there. You just put them. We'll nicely put the cards so we can get through it on time.
All right.
We'll put nicely to the cards. If it's not like a super crazy pull, we'll just we won't sleeve it till after the show.
For the
But
people that's wondering though, what did you do to deserve that?
nothing.
Nah, you said something.
No, I didn't deserve. No, she just did it on her own, and she did that to me. And
Right. You went to lunch with someone else, didn't you?
no way. Nope, she just did it. And
Played
then-
handball with somebody?
Nope, I didn't do nothing. That's why my trust issues are broken. I got milk tank. I hated it. I cried. I was crying, begging her to give me my cards back.
Oh man, you cried?
Hell yeah, man. She had my Charizard. Oh, we got an Umbreon.
Hey, there we go.
It's not a Master Ball one, but we got an
we
Umbreon.
got some fire though. Got some fire though. It's getting hot out here.
It's getting hot.
Getting hot.
So yeah, basically she did that and she took my cards and gave it to her brother. And I was sick, man. I was crying. Yeah, I did cry. I was crying like, dude, why the hell would you do this? I give you my code out of trust. And you know, like I dressed
Trust.
I dressed up my locker.
Yeah.
I had a Charizard little plushie. That's cool. What was it, a Dust Skull?
Dust Skull.
Put it to the camera. Oh, but your camera's right there.
Dust Skull. Hopefully it's some fire, but it seems to be alright.
Yeah. So yeah, I was heartbroken, man. I was like, damn, this girl. I cried, and I was trying to convince her to give me back my Pokemon cards, and she never did, and I lost them.
You know who this is? You know where she lives? You can
No.
find her on Facebook.
No, I actually don't even remember her name anymore. I used to remember her name. I was sick though. I was hurt. Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know if that's worth anything, but
We'll go find out.
We'll find out.
So just that. Oh, it's another one. Oh wow, this one looks cool.
now we can talk about. We got an EX.
There
There
we
it
go.
is.
There
Here,
we
you can
go.
sleeve that one. Sleeve that.
Yeah. What about this one?
The
large-
we'll just put it aside. We'll sleeve it later.
All right.
Let's see. I got a fan Rutan Slowpoke. You remember Slowpoke?
Yeah. What did he do?
Hippopotamus. Nothing.
I think the
Slowpoke.
most pointless
Crispin.
Pokemon was Snorlax.
No. Oh, I think we got another Umbreon.
Hey,
Another Umbreon.
Ooh, that's
Master
cool.
Ball Umbreon. Hey.
That looks fire. I'm not gonna lie.
This is the one. So we want the. Oh, we got Lugia EX.
Wow.
We hitting.
Wow.
We
All right,
hitting.
here
We
we go.
hitting, boys.
Here we go.
We're on the way.
Locked and loaded.
Locked and loaded.
Here we go. This one sleeve. Are we sleeving this one or no? Or just
Just put it for there for now.
yeah. So she
So she
trust
did that.
issues. How
Trust
were you?
issues. I was in the 6th grade. So first off, just to let you put some insight into this.
Yeah.
When you're in middle school and you get to middle school, right? The most exciting thing is that you get a locker now. You know, you grew up seeing it on TV. You get your locker, you dress it up, you put your Pokemon cards. Oh man, I had so much. And I gave it to that girl who, what I thought was my love of my life, and she stole my Pokemon cards. I had a great binder, by the way. I had such a great binder. At 11 years old, trust issues instantly.
Is that why you think that you
That's why I'm not married right now.
haven't found love?
Yep, exactly.
Makes sense.
Oh,
Stop
I'd lose
stealing
it.
Pokemon
I'd lose it
cards.
right now. I ain't gonna lie. If somebody that I trusted and loved
Stole your Pokemon
stole my
cards?
Pokemon cards or stole something like a bear brick from my house, oh my god, I don't know what I'd do to that person.
I think you just be taking
Max Rod. I got a Max Rod. Crickets. Oh, I think there's a cricket thing. Yeah, there you go.
Yikes. Ooh, Dreepy. That looks cool.
I don't know who this guy is, but this looks dope. If it's on DPT.
It does look pretty dope.
Oh, was that Rayquaza or Dreepy?
Dreepy.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
Dreepy.
You got anything in that pack?
Buddy, these last two. This one looks kind of cool.
They look cool, but no, we'll sleeve them. Leave it. We don't need to worry about those. You put that over there. All right, we got the last two. Here's what we're gonna do to wrap up the show. I'll let you go first.
Okay.
you
I was
wanna
going
go
first
second?
anyway, but
All right. You read what you'll do. Let's do this for the Instagram's sake.
okay.
You're gonna show them the cards that you pull.
All right. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Well,
Last
you know,
pack.
how about we do this? You show them the cards that you pull
Okay.
to your camera, and Well, it's not gonna work. I was say you can read them. Here, how about you read them, or should
can't.
you read them, or should we show them?
Let's show them, and
Okay.
I can read them too.
All right, read them.
All right. First card, Basic Energy. Womp womp womp. I think we have a button for that. Let me see. Literally. I'm not gonna do that for all of them. Applin. Ooh, Godine.
We got a hollow one of those earlier.
Oh well, you're not that hollow. They're just getting lazy now. Hoot hoot.
You don't remember who? That's one of the original 151s. Oh no, that's the second set.
Yeah.
I think that's the second set. Yeah.
Who is this? Amaris? Oh, she's a trainer. Okay. Amaris is a trainer. Earthen Vessel. You can use this card
I
on
feel like you
anything.
got something.
Ancient. It's a trainer.
I'm like peeking and I'm like watching over here.
Oh, I see that in the back a
Yeah,
little
I'm
bit.
just like
Hopefully. Rescue board. You got to get out of tough situations or go rescue your Pokemon cards from your middle school. Crush that, stole them, and gave them to your brother.
drive it.
Diplin. Ooh, this looks cool. Poopertar.
Reverse hollow.
Yours hollow?
Poopertar.
Poopertar.
What's his special effect with Pooper? You can put it, leave it.
Sand spray, hammer in.
You hammer in.
Poopertar. All right. Black Belts Training. It's a trainer.
You can
Kinda
see
cool.
the last one. I don't know what it is, but it looks really, really good.
And the last one is Iron Boulder. Adjusted
Why not?
horn.
It looked like it was a lot better.
I just...
All right,
We'll
last
leave it.
pack. Okay, last pack of the ETB Prismatic Evolution box.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Basic energy.
Okay. For all you basic energy people.
Amaris. What do you say? Amaris or
I know her.
Amaris?
Yeah.
Furfru.
Mm.
Doggy. It's gonna be the doggy. Friends in Padilla. This is called Friends in Compton. Actually, more like Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I'm like,
Friends at OC. Oh, Lopuni.
is it French? Laponi.
Lopuni. And
look
her
like a
attack is
Loponi.
rear kick.
Mm.
Lacey.
Okay, what's up, Lacey?
Oh, executor, whatever. Egg guy. You remember this guy?
Oh,
Gotta remember that
that's
guy.
one of the originals.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's one of the originals.
Yeah.
Bindy mochi, just a donut. That's all it is.
I can go for a Bani Mochi sometimes.
Right. Oh, execute.
I remember those.
Yeah, it's this guy's
Evolution, right?
evolution, the pre one.
Yeah.
They evolve into him. Milk tank.
Not a fan.
Not a fan.
Not a fan.
All right, this is it.
This is it.
This is it.
This is the one.
Glaceon. I don't think it's good.
I don't think it's good either. But
It's still cool. It's still Glaceon. It's just not like
as the kids would say,
it's not the heat.
you're
Not the
glazing them.
Wow, that's crazy. Glazing them? Glaceon. It's
I'm
just not
hip.
the Master Ball one, I don't think. I think there's a Master Ball one that's a lot better. But still Glaceon. You know what the cool thing about those videos I be watching?
Which is
You go through the car. They go through the cars, and then like they got the ching ching, like and it shows you the value of the car, like 3 cents, 4 cents, 7 cents,
Ooh.
$3, $4. Bam! $350. Charizard. Ah!
that's where the video would end for me going to the bank.
That's where it's at. What we got? We did pull 2 Umbreons.
Okay.
Let's see what the Umbreons are going for.
All right, let's check some value. Let's see if we
Let's check Umbreon and Lugia.
all right, let's see if we can afford the next episode. Come on.
You're right. This episode was brought to you by Road and El Cristiano Tequila and our bank accounts. When times get rough, swipe
Pull
away.
Pokemon cards to see if
Or
you can
just swipe
survive.
away, and hopefully something will send you, some type of money will go into your bank account and you can pay for it.
Hopes and dreams, man. We're just living on hopes and dreams
Or
and prayers.
you can strip.
I wouldn't. Okay. Or you could just take your boyfriend's Pokemon cards out of his locker and see
Keep
if
it
they're
up.
worth something.
Keep it up. Nice young. Keep it up. Okay, Gracie's not worth a thing.
Would you take her to court if you found out
100%.
later on that like she saved those and
Are
like,
you
now
kidding
they're
me right
worth
now?
something?
I had a first generation Charizard,
Let it go, bro.
first edition. Sorry,
You gotta let it go.
I had I had a Charizard. I had all the sets. Are you kidding me right now? That's a $300,000 card.
Let it go, man. It's the price of love.
If I see you,
Don't do that. You don't even know who it is.
I don't remember her name. I know I remember her. I have photographic memory. I remember her face.
From middle school?
Yep.
Mm.
This Umbreon's not worth a damn thing either. It's worth about $5.
Hey, there you go.
It's better than nothing.
Better than nothing.
Okay, Lugia. We got a Lugia EX. This is probably the best hit.
All right, let's see.
10 bucks raw. Hold on. All right. $36 PSA 10 mint.
All right, we'll
That's
be
not
back
bad.
next week. It's going to be a 25-minute show, but we are back, baby. We got half the budget. Let's get it.
Money. All right. Okay, guys. Till next time.
Well, I think that's it, right? We pulled some cars. Not necessarily
hollow hoo.
a hollow hoo-hoo. You want to check that one before we sign off?
I know it's not worth nothing, but I just thought that was funny that you said something like these are worth something. The Max Rod.
Max Rod is always worth something.
Max Rod is always worth something. Ho, 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 ho.
No, wait. There it is.
All right. Okay, anything you want to plug in?
Nah.
When are you gonna start doing stand up?
Come on, man. I was going to say that.
No.
I'll just put it out there.
I'm putting it out there. We're gonna do stand up soon.
We?
Yes, I'll do it with you. I was with Corey this week. Actually, I might actually.
Shout out Corey Holcomb.
Corey Holcomb. He's gonna come on the show. He told me he will. I'm supposed to go on his. He might be calling me. My other phone's dead. I'm supposed to actually. I just remember I was supposed to go with him to.
I could tell it just hit you.
Yeah,
You
tonight.
just- yeah.
I gotta.
Yep.
He'll call me. Anyways, shout out Corey Holcomb.
Shout out Corey.
The most one of the best comedians of all time.
Yeah.
I was with Corey. I've been working with Corey again. So
Yeah, so I'll be doing. I mean, I didn't want to say it until I started doing it, but I'll be doing stand-up
we
comedy.
got started and do it. We're gonna pick a night, and we're gonna do open mic, and we're gonna go do it, and we'll invite you guys ahead of time.
Yeah, we'll let you know when and where, and come out, support, have a laugh, have a. What is this? Oh, sleeve.
No, it's actually needy. I just want
Yeah,
to
I'm
hit
like,
you with it.
okay, violence. Anyway, yeah, man. So once we get that going, you'll see and hear more about it. What do you like to plug?
Well, we'll be changing something real big coming for equivalents. So enjoy your gift card, and there's gonna be a lot of stuff coming. Be a big change.
When you go get bigger shorts? I just, I don't. You see, doing that.
These are my running shorts.
You're sitting down. You're not running.
I do have something to plug. In 2 weeks, don't forget to donate to charity. I'm running the marathon.
Yes,
LA Marathon.
yes.
In 2 weeks.
Yes, that's big.
We
That's
are
huge.
actually going to be doing a big giveaway for the fire. We collected a bunch of clothing and shoes that got sold this previous Saturday. We also have a lot of clothing from Luis Guzman. So if you guys know somebody who has been a victim of the Eaton fires, we are going to be doing a special flea market pop-up at the Speakeasy in Pasadena. And it'll probably be the weekend after the marathon. It was supposed to be this weekend, but we got to get a couple more licenses from the city. And we want to get the city involved so we can actually get the people who are real victims.
Yeah. Well, didn't like how you said that, but yeah.
Well, the thing is like one thing that we announced it to the city, and they were like mandatory validation of zip codes.
Well, that makes sense.
Because a lot of people have just been, and then we're gonna give away. We have over 500 hoodies, and all these hoodies are resellable. Obviously, we don't want people to resell them, but they do have like notoriety. They are limited edition, but they were gifted by Luis Guzman. They were donated for the people in the fire community who were victims from the fire. And we're going to be doing it in Pasadena for the Eaton Fire survivors, along with a bunch of other natural essentials, along with essentials and other needs that they need. I know a lot of people need gift cards, so if you guys want to make a donation to newerarelief.org, that way we can give people gift cards.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll be doing a flea market where they will have about $500 to go shop and, all the clothing's of course like $40, $100, nothing crazy. And then we're gonna let them shop there and get a bunch of clothes and essentials and the stuff that they need, who are victims from the fires. So coming together pretty good after that.
Yeah, man. Got a lot going on, a lot of good things, a lot of good charitable events. Plug in with us again, like, comment, subscribe. We'll be here next week. New topics, new conversation. We hope you're enjoying it as much as we are, if not more. And tap in with us, lock in, let us know. And man, we'll see you guys next week.
Oh, and shout out Artha. They donated.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the running team. You're doing the 5K on Saturday, right?
Is this Saturday?
It's March 15th. Did you sign up? You actually signed up?
I believe so. Send it to me again just to make sure, but I don't think
I'll
so.
check. I'll check if your name. I think your name's on the list though.
Yeah, I think
we
so.
actually still. Oh, actually, hold on. We have 20 spots open still. If you want to run the LA 5K for charity, it's free to sign up. Just gotta raise money for the charity for the kids. $150. It's presented by Artha. All of our runners are gonna get a free week membership at Artha. You're gonna be able to try it. It's got sauna, cryo, ice bath, sound baths, yoga. It's great. I do it all the time. It's really great for rehabilitation. It's really great for just unwinding your day or just getting into your zen. Yeah. And so we will have a booth also there, presented by Artha. Well, next Saturday, March 15th, we're gonna be running the 5K. And
or
you guys,
walking. Or you can walk.
Or you can walk. So if you guys want to actually join, just go over to newerarelief.org, RSVP, and we'll send you the link so you can join the team. It's free to run. We have 20 slots left. It's gonna be a team of 45. So, bam.
Come out, see us, show love, come support. You can run or walk.
Or walk.
Not stress.
See, this is what we needed. They needed to have like that.
What? What's that?
That's the cards that we needed.
Oh, well, you said they pulls on these boxes aren't great, so we've just kept it going.
I have a sealed one. Should we open it?
No, maybe next week.
No, I'm gonna keep it sealed. I'm gonna keep it sealed because it's gonna be worth like 10 bands one day. I'm not gonna open. I promised myself I would open that one.
Yeah, how quick it was. You just offered to open it. Like after you said you promised that you wasn't worth 10 bands.
I'll open it if you split the cost.
How much was it?
$200.
Oh, I got it. We got to get the equivalent. So anyway, listen, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for another episode, another week joining us on Mic'd Up Podcast. Hopefully, again, you're having fun. You're having a good time just like we are. We'll see you next week. We will plug all the things that we'd like you to come join and see us with. Like, comment, subscribe. Can't say it enough.
Subscribe!
Yep, well, like he said. So,
and to the person that commented, I am not.
Oh, boy. We almost got out of here.
To the person that commented, I am not a wannabe Sam Smith. He looks like me. I don't look like him.
You let him win by responding to it. You're just supposed to let that comment be, man.
He went.
Now I can't unsee it.
No, I hate you.
I can't unsee it.
We're off. We're gone. Till next time, guys. Adios.
See you
to
next
everybody
time.
but that guy.
See you guys. Love you. Next
Bye.
week. See you, Sam.
100 subscribers, $200 gift card. Don't forget. Bye.
Like, comment, subscribe.
And that's it.